I want you to press pause on this video right now. Look around the room you are sitting in. Look at your favorite chair. Look at the kitchen where you know exactly which drawer holds the good spoons. Now, imagine a stranger walking into that room, packing your clothes into a black trash bag, and telling you that from now on you will wake up at 6 a.m., eat breakfast at 7 a.m., and the lights go out at 9 p.m. No exceptions. That is the terrifying silent reality for over 1.4 million seniors right now. If you couldn't stand up from your chair today without someone pulling you up by your arms, what is your survival plan? If your answer inevitably involves moving into a nursing home, you are walking into a trap that most doctors refuse to talk about. The statistics are a bloodbath. Within just 6 months of entering a traditional nursing facility, cognitive decline accelerates by up to 40% in otherwise perfectly healthy adults. 40% of your brain power wiped out. And it has nothing to do with genetics. It is entirely due to the sudden, violent loss of your autonomy. Today, I am going to give you your power back. I am going to share 4 highly affordable, medically backed alternatives to nursing homes that keep you rooted in your own house. But first, you have to understand the 3 silent triggers, the hidden traps that force families to institutionalize their parents prematurely. By the end of this video, you will know exactly how to disarm all 3 of them. Grab a pen. Your independence depends on what you write down next. Before we talk about the alternatives, you have to understand exactly why nursing homes cause such a rapid, terrifying decline. Why do people seem to age 10 years in just a few months? I had a patient named Arthur, 82 years old, sharp as a tack, lived alone. After a minor fall, his family moved him into a highly rated facility. Just 90 days later, he couldn't remember his daughter's name. It wasn't dementia. It was a biological phenomenon known as learned helplessness. When you strip a human being of their daily micro decisions, the freedom to brew a cup of black coffee at 4 a.m., the choice to water the porch plants, or simply deciding when to turn off the bedside lamp, the brain's frontal lobe actively begins to atrophy. Dr. Clara holds up her hands, intertwining her fingers. Your brain functions exactly like a muscle. When it no longer needs to solve daily problems to survive, it rapidly prunes those neural connections to save energy. Moving into a facility isn't just a physical transition, it is a profound, violent psychological shock. The sudden loss of your sanctuary causes toxic levels of cortisol to flood your bloodstream. That chronic stress burns out your immune system, skyrockets your blood pressure, and triggers systemic whole body inflammation. The reason people rapidly age in homes is rooted in harsh biochemistry. When you remove a person's purpose and autonomy, their body literally receives the biological signal to shut down. Alternative number 1 is the ultimate antidote to isolation. It is known as the village model, or naturally occurring retirement communities. Imagine being trapped in a failing body, terrified that a leaky pipe or a dead car battery will force you out of your beloved home. Now imagine picking up the phone and having a fully vetted network of locals step in to solve it for you. That is the Village to Village network. Instead of hemorrhaging $8,000 a month to a sterile facility, you pay a fraction of that, usually a few $100s a year, to join a localized, member-driven village. In return, the village deploys heavily vetted drivers to take you to the pharmacy, trusted handymen to fix your stairs, and reliable aides to check your blood pressure. Dr. Clara holds up her phone. It fundamentally destroys the 2 biggest threats to your independence: the crushing weight of home maintenance and the lethal silence of senior loneliness. You keep the keys to your house, but you gain an army of support. Pause the video right now and search for a village network in your zip code. They are silently taking over the country, and locking in your membership today is the ultimate insurance policy for your freedom. Alternative number 2 is a radical physical intervention, medical grade home modification. We need to talk about the 3 a.m. bathroom trip. It is the most dangerous journey you take. A shocking 70% of all nursing home admissions originate from a single catastrophic fall in a dimly lit hallway or a slippery bathtub. Dr. Clara looks extremely serious, dropping her voice. One fractured hip at 2 a.m. That is all it takes. Families panic, the hospital discharges you, and the nursing home swallows you up. But it is entirely preventable. Stop viewing your home as a static box. Instead of paying a facility $100,000 a year to watch you sleep, invest a one-time fraction of that into armor plating your environment. I am talking about zero-entry walk-in showers that eliminate stepping over a tub wall, reinforced grab bars bolted directly into the studs, disguised as modern towel racks, smart, motion-detecting LED baseboards that light up the exact path from your bed to the toilet the second your foot hits the floor. These modifications do not turn your house into a depressing hospital ward. Modern accessible design is stunning. By proactively ripping out the hazards in your home today, you permanently neutralize the number one physical trap that steals your independence tomorrow. Alternative number 3 is the Golden Girls model, scientifically known as senior co-housing. The most lethal element in a large, empty house is the silence. If you have unused bedrooms, bringing in a vetted boomer roommate radically alters your biological aging trajectory. Let me explain why. First, it slashes your financial burn rate in half instantly, alleviating massive stress. Second, it provides a built-in emergency alarm. If you suffer a stroke in the kitchen, there is another human being physically present to call 911 within the critical golden hour. But the deepest medical benefit is connection. The epidemic of senior loneliness physically damages the heart as much as smoking 15 cigarettes a day. Studies consistently prove that sharing a home with just one engaged roommate drops your risk of all-cause mortality by an astonishing 20%. Dr. Clara raises a finger, looking stern. Now, hear my warning. Do not gamble with your safety on Craigslist. This requires aggressive legal vetting. You must use specialized home share matching agencies that execute FBI-level background checks, financial audits, and deep personality matching. But when executed correctly, co-housing doesn't just save your house, it extends your life. But here is the devastating truth. Even with these brilliant alternatives in place, there are 3 silent triggers that ambush families and force a panicked nursing home admission. Trigger number 1, the phantom infection. In seniors, an untreated urinary tract infection rarely causes burning or pain. Instead, the bacteria cross the blood-brain barrier and cause sudden, explosive delirium. The senior hallucinates, becomes aggressive, and loses their memory overnight. Families panic, assume it's rapid onset dementia, and institutionalize them. It's a tragedy. Simple hydration and immediate urine tests are non-negotiable. Trigger number 2, chemical chaos. Taking the wrong blood pressure pill at the wrong time triggers a catastrophic drop in pressure, causing severe dizziness and a hip-shattering fall. A cheap $20 automated pill dispenser that violently flashes and alarms when it's time for medication can literally keep you out of a wheelchair. Trigger number 3, the muscle thief. Medically, we call it sarcopenia. the aggressive atrophy of your thigh muscles. When your quads weaken, your center of gravity collapses. Dr. Clara points directly at the camera. You must do the 10-second chair stand exercise we discussed in my last video. Building that quad strength is the armor that keeps you walking independently. Look around your living room one last time. That house is not just drywall and timber. It is the museum of your history. It is the sanctuary where your greatest memories were forged. Dr. Clara's tone softens, speaking intimately. You do not have to surrender it just because the calendar pages are turning. You have real, powerful alternatives, but hope is not a strategy. You must bolt these safety nets into place today while you are strong, healthy, and completely in control. Please copy the link to this video and text it to your children, your spouse, or your best friend right now. Have this terrifying conversation today so you never have to have it in the back of an ambulance tomorrow. I want to hear from you. Tell me in the comments right now, what is the single thing you love most about your current home? What is the memory you refuse to leave behind? I will be reading every single one. I am Dr. Clara. Defend your independence fiercely, and I'll see you in the next video.